My child, still yourself for a moment and let every noise around you fade away, because what I am about to speak into your spirit is urgent, precise, and divinely timed for this very second. And whether you realize it or not, something in the unseen realm has been swirling around you with an intensity that has pushed you, pressed you, and created a pressure you couldn't explain. But now the time has come for me to break open the truth and expose what has been crawling through the shadows of your life, hiding behind a false smile, pretending to be loyal while poisoning the very atmosphere around you. And as you breathe slowly and let these words sink into the depths of your spirit, understand this. You were not led here by coincidence. And the way your heart is trembling right now is not a random reaction. It is your spirit recognizing my voice, recognizing that what I am about to reveal is something you have sensed for a long time, but didn't know how to articulate. Something you felt through subtle shifts, quiet uneasiness, strange heaviness, and sudden emotional storms that made no sense. And while you tried to shake the feeling off, tried to tell yourself you were overthinking, tried to explain the tension away, the truth is that your intuition, my whisper inside you, was trying to warn you all along, because there is a dangerous presence standing closer to you than you ever imagined. A presence wrapped in familiar clothing, disguised as support, camouflaged under the mask of friendship or loyalty, but in reality carrying venom in every breath and malice in every intention. And my child, I do not use this word lightly, but this presence is a snake, a quiet but deadly serpent that has blended itself into your life so carefully that you never saw its true nature. Not because you are blind, not because you are naive, but because your heart is pure. Your intentions are genuine, and you assume others operate with the same honesty that you do, but this one does not. This one has been plotting in silence, whispering in darkness, and calculating your downfall with a precision that would chill your bones if you saw it fully. And even though it pains me to show you this, I need you to understand that this snake has not been operating at a distance. No, they have slithered frighteningly close, studying you, learning you, memorizing your patterns, your vulnerabilities, your fears, your dreams, and your weaknesses, not to help you, but to weaponize them, turning every sacred piece of your heart into ammunition against you. And my child, I need you to feel the weight of this, because what I am revealing is not meant to scare you, but to awaken you, strengthen you, and prepare you for the shift that is moments away from unfolding in your life, a shift that the snake has been desperately trying to stop, a breakthrough so close that the forces of darkness have panicked and escalated their plans against you. And that escalation is why I am speaking to you with a fire you may not be used to, because when a shepherd sees a wolf approaching the flock, he does not whisper, he shouts, he warns. He becomes fierce with protection. And that is why my tone is blazing today, because your heart, your peace, your purpose, and your destiny require me to speak with authority, urgency, and unfiltered truth. And before you ask me who the snake is, before you try to search through your memories or make a list of names in your mind, I need to take you into a scene that unfolded recently, a scene that happened in a moment when you were going about your day, unaware of the spiritual battle unfolding behind your back, because just hours ago, while you were busy living, this snake was busy scheming, and the atmosphere around them was frantic, unstable, trembling with fear and desperation as they rushed out of their home, locking their door with shaking hands, fumbling with the key as though their conscience was crashing into them, their heartbeat pounding so loudly it could have echoed off the walls, and clutched tightly against their body was a black bag, not ordinary, not casual, but intentionally carried, gripped as though its contents were far too precious, far too dangerous, far too revealing to ever be dropped, and with their jaw tight and their eyes darting around anxiously, they hurried into the street almost as though running from their own thoughts, pushing past people without apology, breathing hard, glancing repeatedly at their watch, terrified of being late for a meeting that should have never existed, a meeting designed in darkness, arranged in secrecy, born from malice, and fueled by the desire to see your life collapse and child. As they rushed forward, weaving through crowds, their mind racing, their pulse quickening, they had only one objective: to reach the destination where their betrayal would come to life. And after speeding down streets, crossing intersections, and ignoring the world around them, they finally arrived at the place that had been chosen with intention, a place hidden under a bridge where shadows gather like conspirators, and the light struggles to survive, damp, cold, and echoing with dripping water that almost seemed to mimic a heartbeat. And standing in that dimness was another figure, waiting with an impatience that filled the space like thick smoke. A figure who had already crushed several cigarettes under their boot, a figure whose agitation revealed their hunger for what was inside that black bag. And as the snake approached them, breathless, trembling, their guilt radiating from them like heat, the figure stepped out from the shadows with eyes that glimmered with predatory anticipation. Eyes that held no empathy, no humanity, only darkness, and before a single word was exchanged, the snake thrust the bag forward, eager to be rid of it, eager to complete their treacherous mission, eager to step out of the spotlight of guilt. And when that figure tore open the bag with greedy hands, the moment their eyes locked onto what lay inside, something morphed across their face, a smile slow, twisted, chilling, unfolded like a serpent uncoiling, because inside that bag were pages, documents, information, pieces of your heart, pieces of your story, pieces of your struggles, pieces of your vulnerability, collected, written, organized, and handed over like merchandise. And, my child, let this truth hit your spirit deeply. Those were your secrets, the ones you shared in trust, the ones you whispered in fragile moments, the ones you never expected anyone to hold against you, and yet that is exactly what this snake did. They gathered your fears, your wounds, your insecurities, your past mistakes, and your private battles, and they delivered them into the hands of someone who has hated you for a long time, someone who has dreamed of your downfall, someone who has been searching for the perfect weapon to use against you. And this snake handed it to them on a silver platter, betraying you with a precision that shakes the foundations of loyalty itself. And you may wonder how someone so close, someone who looked you in the eyes, someone who spoke kindness to you, someone who acted supportive, could betray you at such a high level. But hear me, this is how deep jealousy can run. This is how far envy can push a corrupted heart. This is how dangerous a person becomes when they cannot stand the glow you carry, the destiny you walk toward, the doors I am opening for you, and the calling I placed inside you. And though this revelation is painful, though it is heavy, though it may twist your heart in confusion, I need you to know this next truth with absolute certainty. I saw every moment, every step, every plan, every whisper, every intention, long before it manifested in the physical realm. And while they thought they were orchestrating your downfall, I was already positioning your comeback, preparing your breakthrough, securing your elevation, and shielding you from the full extent of the harm they hoped to bring. And though the snake carried your secrets into the shadows, I am about to drag their entire scheme into the light, and nothing, absolutely nothing they planned against you will succeed, because I am rewriting the outcome. I'm dismantling their weapons, and I am flipping the script so drastically that what they meant for destruction will become the very thing that propels you into the next chapter of your destiny with greater strength, greater clarity, and greater authority. And my child, as painful as it is to discover that the betrayal came from someone you trusted, someone you cared for, someone you thought would never turn against you, I need you to understand a truth that will free your heart. Sometimes I allow a snake to reveal itself, not to hurt you, but to remove it from your future, because a soul as bright as yours cannot carry dead weight into the next season, cannot keep poisonous people in the circle where I am taking you, and cannot bring untrustworthy hearts into the elevation I am about to release. And that is why I let the snake expose itself at this exact moment, because your next door is opening soon and the snake has no access to that door, no key to that room, no authority in that realm. And their betrayal, as painful as it is actually the final sign that you are about to rise. And now, my child, as we move deeper into this revelation, you must understand that what you are feeling inside your chest right now, the tightening, the trembling, the mixture of dread and clarity, is the awakening of your spiritual discernment. The very gift that has been buried under years of manipulation, false loyalty, and emotional fog created by the very snake I am exposing. And as I peel back the layers of this deception, I need you to brace yourself, not in fear but in strength, because we are stepping into the part of the story that the enemy hoped would never be revealed, the part they tried to bury beneath charm, beneath fake concern, beneath carefully constructed lies, because the truth of their intentions would completely shatter the illusion they spent so long building around you. And the deeper I take you into this, the more you will realize that the signs were always there, subtle but steady, calling you to pay attention to the discomfort you felt every time this person walked into the room, every time they commented on your progress with a smile that never reached their eyes, every time they asked about your dreams with a tone that carried more curiosity than support. Every time their presence made your spirit tighten ever so slightly, warning you that something was not right, but your heart pure, hopeful, longing for connection, kept giving them the benefit of the doubt, kept ignoring the shift in your atmosphere, kept explaining away the uneasiness, kept assuming they meant well, when in reality they were studying you like prey, watching your growth with envy, watching your blessings with bitterness, watching your resilience with frustration, because nothing they did behind your back could stop the destiny I planted inside you, and it irritated them, tormented them, inflamed them, that despite all their attempts to subtly sabotage your confidence, you kept rising, you kept believing, you kept glowing with an inner light they could not dim. And that is why they escalated their plan. That is why they carried that black bag with trembling hands. Because they were desperate for something, anything that could finally break you. And that desperation pushed them into one of the darkest decisions they have ever made, a decision that reveals not only their jealousy, but the hardness of their heart, the cruelty of their intentions, and the depth of their deception. And child, hear me when I tell you this next part, because it matters deeply. The snake was not just gathering your secrets. They were rehearsing your downfall, practicing in their mind how they would react when everything fell apart for you, imagining the day you would come to them, broken, defeated, confused, and leaning on them for comfort so they could pretend to be your rescuer while secretly celebrating the collapse they orchestrated. And it is this two-faced nature that makes them dangerous, not the obvious enemies, not the loud critics, not the people who openly oppose you, but the ones who sit close, who smile sweetly, who pretend to support you, who listen carefully only to collect information, who speak softly only to wrap poison in kindness, who stay near not because they love you, but because they want proximity to the blessings you carry, proximity to the opportunities surrounding you, proximity to the anointing you walk in, proximity to the spiritual glow they cannot replicate. And when they realized they could not imitate your light, they shifted, trying to destroy it. But even in this, even in their darkest attempts, They underestimated one thing: you belong to me, and I have placed a shield around you that no enemy, no plot, no scheme, no whispered lie, no hidden betrayal can penetrate. And while they were rushing under that bridge, imagining victory, imagining your destruction, imagining your downfall, I was already turning the entire situation on its head, for I do not allow snakes to strike my chosen without simultaneously positioning a greater purpose behind their attack. And now that their